Hey y'all, what's poppin'? Hey y'all, welcome for joining what is good gamer of the day, Longful. February 2nd, the beginning of the Longful dynasty. Hey y'all, welcome. Hey Christy, welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Yo, Solas, what's good? What is poppin'? Welcome for joining. Good morning to y'all, what's good? What's that, Christy? A second ago, you were saying how Twitch Mobile fucked you up. You couldn't claim Gamer of the Day. Now you're blaming on having a job despite being 1 second away from claiming it? Sounds like a skill issue. Hold up. Dwally is scratching at the door. Why don't you go, pup? There we go. Dog literally scratched at his door the moment I go live. Hey y'all, oh fuck, are you dirty girl? What's good? Welcome for joining. Good to see ya. What is poppin'? Howdy. Hope you're doing swell. Your game of the year anyways, the PC gift. Okay, you know what? We'll give you your own term, alright? I feel like, you know what? Listen, alright? You did great. You did amazing sending me that PC. Just know, if you didn't offer first, Lich might have beaten to you, and we could be living in a timeline in which Lich had claimed that. You sure you want that? Are you sure you want to will that timeline into existence somewhere? We'll give you a different title, alright? We'll give you a different title. How's that sound? Truthfully, if I could give you your own Twitch badge, I absolutely would. Unfortunately, there isn't really anything I can give you. Let's see, there's sub badges, there's VIP. There's VIP. But is VIP really enough? Very important, parentheses, PC provider. But hey, how's it going? I know you usually can't tune in because you're usually at work, but Fridays, right? Fridays are the good days you can definitely usually make it. I'm surprised you're able to make it so early, too. More of like a producer credit. Yeah, there we go. Chrissy, the ultimate briber. Aren't you lucky that I enjoy the genre? Aren't you lucky I enjoy the genre of, RPGs and I enjoy these little PSP titles? Aren't you lucky I like the first game? You better hope you're real lucky, because goddamn, Twitch 2 is off to an interesting start, being as difficult as it is right out the door. Not to mention, oh my god, do you think I need to check the exact time I had started, like we had launched Trails 2? Because I'm almost convinced that launching Trails 2 is what caused my taskbar to freeze. Last night, for those who don't know, my taskbar just full on froze. All the icons that were on screen just stayed on screen. Even if I closed the program, and that shit would look like it stayed open. So every time I went to go open my browser, turns out that wasn't my browser icon I was clicking. I was clicking my Windows Explorer icon. And even more so, you know what that fucking thing did to me? You know what that did to me? It left the clock on 8 o'clock. It was so fucking funny. We were doing Tits 2, and I glanced over the clock, and I'm like, oh. It's 8 o'clock right now. Okay, yeah, that feels about right. I could have sworn we'd be a little later into the stream, but, you know, maybe it just feels longer because I'm doing all this reading, you know? It just feels like it's been longer. That's fine. It literally wasn't until I ended stream that I looked over and went, how the fuck is it still 8 o'clock? 8:50 I would have bought. If it's at 8:50, I would have bought it. Me looking at the clock. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, yeah, we've only been live for a little bit. We can keep going. Secretly, the fucking time is actually like almost midnight. If it weren't for the fact that the game had a perfect cutoff point there, I don't know if I would have noticed. Right? If the story in the game didn't have like a perfect little moment of you get cut off now. New scene started. Scene transition. I never would have fucking guessed that the game had literally, that we had been playing till like almost midnight. I didn't realize we had a whole fucking 5-hour VOD. I just thought it felt long because I was having trouble with the fight in the tutorial. Genuinely just thought, I was like, oh wow, okay. This tough battles make you feel like the stream has been longer than it actually is. Yeah, almost an accidental 16-hour stream for real. If y'all want to figure out how to secretly get more Snek content, that's all you gotta do. Figure out ways to crash my desktop so that everything works fine, just not my clock, okay? Just freeze the clock on my screen so when I glance over, I go, yeah, that's about right. You know what I'd say? I'd say like 9:30. If you freeze my desktop timer at around 9:30 p.m., that's like the perfect time for me to be like, okay, I've been live for like 3.5 hours. But I mean, it hasn't been that long. Not even 3.5. I've been live for like 3 hours, so it hasn't been that long. So even though it feels like it's been pretty long to me, it's still, we can go for a little bit more. That is like the perfect, like 9:30 is the perfect, we can keep going. 10 is pushing it. 8 o'clock was really early, but because it was the first time it ever happened, I didn't think anything of it. Because it's the first time it's ever happened, I thought nothing of it. So I'm like, it's fine. 10 starts to push it. 10:30, definitely. 11, I'm probably already ending. But if you freeze my timer at 9:30, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I can do a little bit more. I should stream a little bit more. It didn't fucking help that when I was like, okay, that was a bit longer because I lost track of time. I am going to, I should just get started on editing. Immediately, my friends are like, wanna do Lethal Company? And I'm like, woo. We did get new mods. Who am I to say no to more Lethal Company? I wanna check out those new mods. And then we played until like 1 a.m. So I was up pretty late rendering the VOD. So, you know, my clock freezing, my time freezing, and then being invited to Lethal Company afterwards, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna do terrible damage to my sleep schedule. Crash a taskbar and have it be a good enough game that I just don't fully feel the time pass. Exactly. Lord knows if this had happened during the fucking Black Ops 3 stream, I wouldn't have guessed anything. Why the fuck the sun up? That's the worst part, Wongful. Unless I open my door, because again, I have mentioned my room is 7 away. I don't have windows, only a door. But because it's been cold lately, right? I have my door closed. I shit you not. Until I would not know the sun is up until I open my door. It is pitch fucking black in my room. It's fucking pitch black when I have that shit closed and everything's off. Pitch black. Hardly a beam of light. Hardly any light gets through. Not even under the door or like the cracks in the door, alright? The door rests in the door frame in a way that light doesn't get through. And light doesn't shine from underneath the door because I have like one of those little, I've got like a little rubber stopper at the bottom of the door. So that also completely just blocks out light. Not to mention, even if there was light that gets in, guess what? I got curtains over my door for the summertime, so I can have the door open but still like not let bugs and shit in. I got my black curtains over it. So guess what? Pitch fucking black in here. See those curtains back there? Those are over the door. Pitch fucking black. I wouldn't even be able to go, why is it daylight outside? Listen, okay? If I wanted to spend 24 hours in my room and not realize a whole last day has passed, it is entirely possible. It is fully possible for me to spend an entire 24 hours in my room and not realize 24 hours have gone by. I could just lock myself in here and not know how much time has passed. There have been days where I'm like at my computer and I'm working, and I'm just sipping away at my coffee. I'm like, okay, we're out of coffee. I was like, oh, I'm all done with my coffee. I've been working a lot. I should go get some food. And then I open the door and I'm like, why is it dark out? Where'd the sun go? There was sunlight here a moment ago. Where did it go? What happened? I just get kind of like really absorbed in my work and I immediately zone the fuck out. And like usually the coffee's an indicator of like how much time has passed, but when I'm really working, I start sipping away at it slowly because my hands are too busy. Y'all recommended a fucking clip of me on YouTube and you were so, brain loading. Were you not already following me on YouTube? Yeah, of course you'd have clips of me recommended to you. It's called being a subscriber to the Clips channel, where I upload new videos every single day. That's kind of the purpose. Snek videos in my subscription feed? Jeez, I sure fucking hope so. That's the whole reason I subscribed. But you know, maybe I should ring the bell just in case. Also, hey, if you're watching the VOD, I hope you noticed that the subscribe button lit up when I spoke it. I think that's fun. It's very manipulative. Bad YouTube, bad. But also, I think it's kind of funny that they went out of their way to set up a system that when you speak the word subscribe, the little button lights up. And I mentioned this before, it's fun, but being Californian fucks me over because the like button also lights up when you say like on YouTube. But like, it's literally part of my fucking... Ugh, hold on, sorry. Voice crack there. I need a sip of water. That's literally part of my vocabulary. I will say like just in random, like in regular conversation. Like, come on. And you only get to do that once per video. Once per video are they gonna do the fancy light up thing. Even if you rewind it, it will not light up a second time. So you can't just abuse it like. And just, you know, subliminally get people to subliminally subscribe. Because the lights keep lighting up. Okay? But it's so fucking funny. It's like, god damn it. Granted, it's not like I don't really do scripted content on YouTube. I just don't like it. I'm not a big fan of scripted content. That's why I really like live streaming. Just kind of letting shit flow out. You know, just whip it out. Let it flow in the wind. Tits in the breeze. Oh yeah, here's the thing. I think my disdain for scripted content comes from like back when I used to do Doom Snap Map Weekly. I got so burnt out. I don't know how other fucking content creators do it. Granted, most of the things are a little easier to replay over and over again rather than Doom Snap Map. Snap Map was fun, but the engine limitations prevented you from really getting some unique new experiences every time. So that shit kind of burnt me out. And trying to like review at minimum 5 maps in one video and find things unique to talk about for each map when a lot of them can feel really samey. It's like, hey, here's another really good Doom level. There's not much to say about it except, yep, that's a new custom Doom level. And it doesn't have the level of expression and customization as like a Doom WOD, which I should really check out. I really like doing like mods and shit and seeing custom levels people make. So I should do that for Doom. Good evening, Poopy. What's poppin', Grija? Hope you're doing so. Yo, 𝐾𝐤, welcome for joining. Aw, shucks. 𝐒𝐞𝐤, that's a new one. No one's like called me that before. Take notes, folks. Take notes, folks. That's a really unique one that I thoroughly enjoy. Certainly getting on my good side with Snek-related, flirtations. I was cooking chicken. How's it going? It's going pretty good, Solar. It's going pretty good. You prefer scripted content because you like video editing for real. I should stream I should stream 𝐒𝐳6. How the fuck do I pronounce that? Civil? Is that just Civil WOD for Doom 1? Let me look into this. Like, I legally own all the Doom games, so this ain't gonna be a problem. Here's the thing, I also like video editing if it weren't... Like, if you haven't noticed from all the edited clips, all the special edited effects we throw on stream. But I'm also like... I don't know. Trying to write myself feels disingenuous. It's hard for me to remember my thoughts on a thing rather than just, like, blurt it out the moment it's happening. Sigil WOD. Oh, sigil! It's a G. Oh, it's the John Romero WOD. I see. There's a sigil 2? What's the difference between the paid and free versions? The free sigil mega WOD with bucket heads. Oh, it's a soundtrack. Okay, that's what the difference is. Oh, damn, there's fucking boxed editions of this? What the hell? That's neat. I think they should allow other Doom WOD creators to sell physical box versions of their levels. Can you believe it? 30. I'm trying to remember. There was a video I was watching. Oh, right. There was a video I came across last night. I don't remember the exact title, but it's something along the lines of video games aren't getting boring. You're just being lame. You're just weak or something like that. It's a video about like, hey, you know, lots of people are like, oh, gaming is dying. Gaming is so uninteresting now. It's like, no, bitch. You just don't know how to enjoy yourself. You limit yourself to the most, top of the shelf, nothing, like top of the shelf, most brand new, nothing video games. There is so much more out there to experience, and you are just denying yourself a good time. I'll need to find the video. I don't remember. It's not in my watch history because I forget if I was signed in. I forget which of my 3 YouTube accounts I was signed into. It's not on the watch history, the account I'm currently signed into. But yeah, they're going on about like, no, here's all the, there's so many amazing experiences you can have. Think of all the games you could buy instead of the $170 game you're purchasing that you don't even like. And they went over like, they started going over like Doom modding, Doom custom WODs. There are 30 years of custom Doom WODs out there. And you know what? It's really, that's kind of what I'm realizing that I really like now that I'm on PC streaming and that I do kind of want to put a focus towards is like showcasing just cool mods and cool custom experiences for games I like. Mario 64, Doom, Black Ops 3 are like the big 3. Even though I don't like Amnesia, I am interested in checking out those custom Amnesia workshop maps, you know? Granted, I need to do a little bit of research. I need to see what's good, what they generally are like. Because if they just play like Amnesia, but with a different coat of paint, I can't imagine how much I'd like it. You know? You playing Ys game, lol. Yeah, for real. It's like, you know, I could buy brand new video game. Or, hey, what's Ys over here? It's like, you know what I'm thinking of? Everyone I fucking know is out playing Persona 3 Reload right now. Technically speaking, I own it. I have Game Pass, so I have Persona 3 R. But I'm like, let's play Trails 2. Let's play this fucking PSP game. I mean, you know, Persona 3 was a PSP game. But that one got a remake. And I own it, and you know, technically I should prioritize if I want to play it, because, I'm running on a free trial of Game Pass. I got 2 months of Game Pass left before I cancel it because I don't want to pay for Game Pass. I would rather just keep receiving free Game Pass codes. It's one of those things that I'm like, this is really good, but I'm clearly not using it enough to really justify paying for it. At least with PlayStation Plus, it's like, well, I needed to play online anyways. I might as well pay for the highest tier and get access to all those other games versus Game Pass where I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of really cool titles on there, but I already have Steam. I already have a bunch of games on Steam. I'm playing with friends. Not a lot of my friends use Game Pass, so it's not really, there's not really a reason to keep subscribing to it once my free trial runs out. Maybe if there's something I really want, I'll get into it. Like, I really want to play Remnant 2, but I'm also like, bitch, when the fuck am I gonna have time for Remnant 2?
Hello there.
When the hell am I gonna have time for Remnant 2? The fuck? Hey, Sammy, look, I'm joining. How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. You got to beat up God with a knife. Games are fun as fuck. Yeah, your dirty girl gets it. It's like just getting back into things. Like I think that's the most difficult part. And why some people find gaming uninteresting now is finding the will to launch something new. I'll be honest, I was still hesitant on like, I was like, do I really want to slot in Trails 2? Am I ready to commit the time for Trails 2? And I was like, you know what, bitches, do it. Just do it. Just download it, put on the schedule. The art's practically done. We'll add some finishing touches, but it's basically done. You're out of excuses. Get started. It's always one of those things of like, oh, wow. It's almost like it's super easy to get into a new game. All you have to do is fucking launch the thing, you idiot. You know that game that you've been staring at? You're like, I'll get around to it. Just launch it now. What else are you doing, huh? Well, I mean, keep my stream open. You should keep my stream open. This is for more of a hypothetical when Snek is not streaming. Or if you have 2 monitors, you can still have my stream open. Just do it! Exactly! Scream gets it! It's just like, just hit play. Hit play. The moment you got it, hit play. If you're like, do I want to play it? If you haven't touched it yet, just hit play. See what happens. You never know. You never know. Like, I'll be honest, my ass probably never. If I wasn't in such a weird, like, if having a new PC didn't excite me as much as it did, I honestly might not have picked up Devil Spire. Like, it's one of those things that I look at and I go, I could have easily run Devil Spire on my old laptop. But because I wasn't interested in playing games on my old laptop, I didn't buy it. I didn't even acknowledge its existence. And now, y'all fucking saw me on stream the other day. I accidentally came across another video game that looked super cool and interesting. Immediately wishlisted without realizing it was free. I'm like browsing the Steam store now, just trying to find cool things because I'm like, ooh, I want to launch it. I just want to download something and play it right away. So many new experiences available to me now. What else are you doing? You have a legit answer to that. Grinding fighting games. Okay, there's more of a general message, Christy. Obviously, you're having a good time with games you're already playing. This is for those people who can't find anything to play, okay? This message don't apply to you. He started Slither Princess immediately. You don't regret it. You'll be honest, you're probably playing new games if they wasn't a looter shooter, RPG looter shooter experience. I don't even mean like new games. Like, I'm not saying go out and buy the biggest, brand newest $70 looter schluter experience. I mean, just like, hey, what do you already own? I know your ass has bought tons of games. I know you haven't played every single game you've already paid for. So what's stopping you from playing the thing you've already bought? Or what's stopping you from just checking out some random new free thing? If nothing you're already playing feels interesting, look at the things you haven't played yet. Look at the things you already own. Look at the things that are super affordable. See, it's like, I think the difference between like me finding new games to play on PlayStation versus PC, there's a lot of PlayStation titles available on PlayStation Premium and Game Pass. I look at them and go, those games are commitment. And I'm kind of really busy, so going on PC and just being like, oh shit, look at all these non-committal games. Like, I've been playing a fuck ton of roguelites because they're so non-committal. Like, yes, the skill ceiling to get better at them requires commitment, but like, just launching it and having a run, so non-committal. You actually don't buy games, lol. Your wish list just keeps increasing. Tell me about it. Fucking tell me about it. I literally, last week went through a wish list purge. I went in and I went into my wish list and I started looking and I go, okay, but do I really want this game? Do I really want this game? Is this something I fully see myself playing? If not, I should remove it. And then I added 20 new games. I removed like 40 games and I added like 20 new ones. Because they reevaluated what I want to do and what I want to play and what I want to stream. And I go, you know what? Yeah, there we go. There we go. These are some cool ones. It's been nice to play games for myself again. Instead of like, alright, what do all my friends have? Still having 20 plus games on the wish list. Did you know? Okay, that was me going to my Steam wish list. Did you know that PlayStation has a limit to the amount of games you can wishlist? Cause I sure as shit didn't. I had no idea until I hit that goddamn wishlist limit. I was just going through and I went, oh, that looks interesting. Let me add it to my, why can't I add it to my wish list? Why can't I add it? What do you mean there's a limit? I thought the purpose of the store was to get me to spend money. Why are you limiting the things I can wish list? That's just limiting the things I can spend my money on. It's like, is it really so hard? Is it really so hard to get a ever-flowing wish list going? Yeah, really. If you're on PlayStation, there's a set limit to the amount of games you're allowed to wishlist. I don't remember what the limit is, but I'm going to tell you right now, I hit that limit way quicker than I should have. I hit that wishlist limit way quicker than I should have. You've literally never added a game to your PlayStation wishlist. You completely forgot I had one. If you're on PlayStation 4, I don't blame you. Getting to the wishlist on PS4 fucking blows. Getting to the wishlist on that console sucks. The PlayStation 4 store, if you're not on a PS4 Pro, takes forever to load. It takes so long to load. It's so bad. Navigating the damn thing doesn't feel any good. Trying to find where they've hidden it away just isn't intuitive. Unfortunately for me, I have a PS5, and the shop experience on the PlayStation 5 is leagues better. So much more better than the PS4 version of the wishlist and like store. The PS5 store is way too smooth. It's dangerously smooth. Them bitches are like, okay, you own a PS5. We know you have money. We need to get your ass shopping yesterday. We need to get you shopping ASAP. You own exactly one game on PS5. It's a fighting game. The woes of being a fighting game player is that the community is on PlayStation. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. Japanese devs notoriously have a really bad time porting their video games to PC, so more often than not, console experience is better than the PC experience for fighting games, and even more often than that, is that most people on PlayStations and not Xboxes. So it's like, well, if you want to play Japanese fighting games, better get on PlayStation, because that's where the community's at. It's like you can feel it. You really feel it. Sometimes. It's been getting better over the years, but yeah, certain games are like, Gotta get that on, gotta get that on console. That PC community is not there. Like, weirdly enough, Call of Duty is one of those. You would think a first-person shooter would have a bigger community on PC, but nope. Before they added crossplay to all their games, or, you know, all their newer titles, it was like, you should avoid buying the biggest shooter in the world on PC just because the PC players are not playing it. If you want lobbies, you get those lobbies on console, but now they have crossplay. So yeah, you know what? Play wherever you want. It's so sad. You need more fighting games. I mean, like, hey, now's a good year to get into fighting games. Underbirth, Melty Blood, Street Fighter 6. I mean, that came out last year, but still getting updated, so obviously. Tekken 8, Granblue. If you're on PC, the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 modding scene is really kicking off with Community Edition. Real good time to get into them. This is absolutely a good year for it. I reinstalled Street Fighter 5. I decided, you know what, fuck it. I want to replay this. I want to get back into it and play it. And then immediately I was hit by, I really want to play as Aki, but I hate the fighter coin pricing. Like, I like the characters I play, But I really loved Aki. I really loved the bit of Aki that I played, and I went, it's like, I want to go online with that character. Why can't I just buy the character? Why do I gotta do the stupid fighter coin, huh? And why can't I just buy the exact amount of fighter coins needed for the character? Why do I need to buy either 2 of the medium pack or 1 of the large pack? Why don't they just have the right prices? Why don't they just sell me the character? What are they, stupid? They'd have gotten my $6 instantly if it was as simple as, here's $6, give me Aki, instead of, okay, time to spend $10 or $11 to get coins to then buy Aki. Stop putting steps between me and my women. Just give me my women now. God, I can't even fucking imagine, Wongful. I remember that. Yes, regale us the tales of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered PC Windows Store specifically edition. Oh man, what a fucking mess that was. Day 1, 3 players online. That's an exaggeration, but that's basically what you're getting. Ah yes, let me download Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered on the Windows Store of all places. Surely I'll have crossplay with Steam. I don't. I don't have crossplay with anything. I'm alone. They want people to overbuy, and it's not working. All it's doing is turning me off from buying. I get the thought process of, if they buy coins, and then they buy the character, they'll be like, well, now I have too many coins. Now I have leftover coins. I guess I'll buy more coins and buy stuff. And I thought about it too, right? I even considered, like, okay, well, if they won't let me buy Aki by herself, if I have to buy coins, do I at least have enough coins to buy Aki and then buy Judy outfit number 3 or Manon outfit number 3? No. No. I would feel a lot better about spending money on those stupid fight coins if the higher tier 1 guaranteed me that I have enough coins for 1 character and 1 costume. I feel like, is that too much to ask for? 1 character and 1 costume for like 12 bucks? $12, $13? I mean, I think the pack is like $11, $12. Like, am I asking for too much there? I feel like 11, 12 bucks is like perfect. It's like, yeah, that's enough coins to barely get a character and then get like a outfit 3. Only 1 outfit 3, not even several, just 1. 1 outfit 3. Am I asking for too much? You simply just be a Judy player. See, I like Judy. I do. But like, I just kind of instantly clicked. Here's the thing, right? Manon, Ken, Judy is the list, but then when Aki released, I used my free trial on her, and then immediately she shot up to number 1. It immediately became, oh, I really get this character. So it became Aki, Ken, Manon, Judy. So I'm not, when I go on, I don't like, I want to play the 1 character. I want to play the character in my number 1 slot, you know? Meanwhile, Guilty Gear Strive Season Pass costs $30 and they come with 5 characters and extras. Right, and yes, you can argue that Street Fighter 6's Season 1 character pass is also $30 with 5 characters, but I'm like, I don't want the 5. I don't want to spend 30 on 5 characters. I want to spend $6 on the 1. I want to spend $6 on 1 character. But if you're gonna make you spend 12, I might as well get a costume with it, except I can't. It's just like, oh, hello, Street Fighter 5. There you are. There you are, Street Fighter 5. I thought your ass was dead. I thought they killed you. They just kind of, they repurposed you. They repurposed you, it seems. Got one next production. How's it going? Hope you're doing so. What is poppin'? Welcome, welcome, and golly, even J-Bomb. Happy Big Friday to you too. What's good? But also going back to you, dirty girl, how you're like, so you'd simply be a Judy player. I am a Judy player. You know what I think? I think I really want to use her costume 3. It's just ugh. Here, I'm going to the Steam store to look at this again. Street Fighter 6 Steam. I own it on PlayStation, but still. Oh man, wow. The way that they replace on Steam, they replace the, yes, whoever's in charge of the monetization practices of SF6, we should twist their dick right off. I was gonna say though, they replaced their like banner on Steam with just the outfit, the character 3 outfits. Yeah, there it is. Street Fighter 6 Year 1 Character Pass, $30. Year 1 Ultimate Pass, $50. There's a dog standing on my PlayStation. Can you get off of that dog? What are you doing? Like, why do you have so much dirt in your mouth? This dog's eating mud and he's drooling mud on my PS5. He literally just came into my room, walked up to my bed, walked onto my desk, and just kind of like stood there menacingly. Now he ran out. I wiped his mouth because he had mud on it. I guess he was drinking water, then digging in the dirt, and then he immediately ran out. What the fuck? Oh, what does that sound? It's like, oh, the Street Fighter trailer's playing. What a little punk. Fucking puppies, am I right? Well, actually, this is really funny. There's like, I'm not gonna twist my dog, but yes, once again, we will be twisting whoever came up with the monetization practices of SF6. This is honestly really, really funny. I went to the Steam page just to quickly look at the price of fight coins, but it turns out you can't look at the fight coins on Steam. Only if you're in game, but I don't own the game on Steam, and I don't want to launch my PlayStation. So I guess I'm just gonna Google fight coins SF6 and see where I can find it. If you type in fight coins, the first result is there any way to earn fight coins out, or is it only bought with real money? Yep, fight coins are in-app purchases only. Here we go, 610 fight coins. Oh my god, wow. The PlayStation, whoever, that's so fucking funny. There is one, here, you know what, I'll slap to it actually. This is so fucking funny, check this out. Street Fighter 6, 610 fight coins, which is what you'll probably need to get if you want to pick up a character, but then you won't have enough left over for a costume, but you'll have leftover anyways. 610 fight coins, 1 rating, and it's 1 star. Someone bought it and they're like, I'm just really unhappy that I have to buy this. Let's see, you know what, actually, let's see if we can... Here we go, I'll go to Street Fighter 6, there we go. Like, this is such bullshit. It's 250 fight coins for the lowest tier, which is $5, right? That doesn't buy you anything. I don't even think that buys you a costume, does it? SF6 costume 3 prices. Why don't you just tell me the fight coin prices? Yeah, okay, never mind. It's 300 fighter coins. Oh my god, yeah, that's right. You can't. Not even the lowest tier is enough to get you 1 costume. It's 300. They literally made it 50 points more. It fucking sucks. You hate in-game currencies? Boom. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. The game that wins you most census in-game currency award will always be Rage 2. I have a look at Rage 2's in-game currencies after this. You know which one I still think about? Like, I'm not mad about it because I don't play it. But I still think about, no, not 𝐒𝐽 Or was that actually, I think that was a Tekken video that sound comes from. I was gonna say, Overwatch 2, finding out that Overwatch 2 had to add a completely different currency because people were upset about the Battle Pass currency, so they had to invent a brand new currency that looks like the Battle Pass currency, but it's a slightly different shade of yellow, will never not be fucking scummy to me. You needed to buy Rage coins to buy the DLC? What do they do outside of buying the DLC? The shit looks like the Battle Pass. Anyways, oh my god, it's so fucked up. So 300, right? 300 coins for one costume. The lowest amount of coins you can buy for $5 is $250. So if you spend $5, you can't even afford a Character 3 costume. How much? And then let's see. SF6 character, that's a typo. SF6 character prices fight coins. Rashid's price, here we go. Oh, it's 350 fighter coins? Damn, the way a skin is literally 50 fighter coins less than a character is absurd. So, okay, it's 300 fighter coins for one costume. And then 350 coins for, a character. So that's what? 650? So even if you buy the next expensive option, 610 coins for $12, that's still not enough. You would think, oh, 300, 300, 600. Honestly, this bundle right here, the $12 bundle, would be way more enticing, right? This would be way more enticing if the price of a costume was $250. Because then I'd be like, well, I want a costume, but what if I want a character as well? I might as well get this one, have a little bit of money left over, and get both. Nope. Now if I want a character and a costume, if I want a character, I have to buy this one. If I want a costume, I gotta buy this one. If I want both, I might as well just pitch in $24 fucking dollars. Nearly half the price of the fucking game. Man, when they came out with fight coins, I was like, okay, I hate it, but like, if 250 is the bare minimum I need, sure. It's not even the bare minimum. It's not even the bare minimum. It's below, it's literally 100 coins below the bare minimum. That shit looks like the Sinner Cities of Babylon. Oh my god, holy shit, actually though. So Longful says that Rage 2 Rage coins do nothing but buy DLC. Rage 2, 500 Rage coins. Save 50 cents with Game Pass. You use it to purchase cosmetics, gear, and other new content. At least with the boyfriend shit-ass currency you can trade between players. Rage coins, Scream bucks. That's so fucking funny. Hold on, let me look at this, I wanna look at this Reddit post here. This is so funny. Steam has about 70% so they want to buy a game, however they hear that some of the cosmetics and even DLCs can't be obtained without spending real money on coins. So, can you get everything in-game without spending money on coins or whatever? Let's see. The DLCs can only be purchased with coins. You can't earn coins in-game or unlock them through any gameplay. You also can't buy coins through Rage 2 Steam page. Apparently you can buy them now. It's a really dumb system. Wait, okay, that's funny. They had to edit it. Before, you couldn't even buy the Rage coins on Steam. You had to go into the game. Or honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you had to go through Bethesda. Didn't Bethesda have a launcher for like 2 weeks? Yeah, there we go. Remember when Bethesda had the Bethesda launcher? Remember when they did this? Because I fucking forgot all about it. Sunsetting the Bethesda launcher and migrating to Steam. Do they even add any exclusives to the Bethesda launcher? Or was it just some annoying middleman to play like Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76? Whoever got that going for Bethesda should have been launched. FAQ, how will I play my games? We encourage our Bethesda.net launcher community to continue their experience on Steam. April 27th, you'll be able to migrate your Bethesda.net library to your Steam account. Any title you own a Bethesda.net launcher will be available to you for free on Steam. Your purchase will carry over to your Steam account. Many game saves will also transfer. So I wonder what games required Bethesda launcher? I can't find any fucking information on this other than how to migrate your games from Bethesda launcher to Steam. Any codes will do for games like Arena or Daggerfall? Were those ones where older Bethesda games just not on Steam? Is that what it was? It was their classic Doom ports, was it? Was that really it? It was just their ports of Doom? Because I remember buying Doom on Switch just because I wanted to play Doom in bed. And it was like, uh-oh, remember, you gotta log into your Bethesda account. I didn't know they did that with the PC versions as well. I just assumed Bethesda account, because, like, I'm thinking about it, right? I was like, what fucking games were even on the Bethesda launcher? Because I bought Doom Eternal day one, and that forced me to make a Bethesda account, but it didn't, like, force me to download a Bethesda launcher. I only remembered existing because I remember it dying so quickly. Oh man, these are stupid. Anyways, going back to this, how much? You can't buy DLCs through Steam at all, and the deluxe edition comes with the first DLC for you to buy things that way, but second one you have to buy with coins. You know what? Let me go to Rage 2. Rage 2 Steam. Did they ever add the deal? Oh man, 80% off! What a steal! $8. Oh my god, look at this! How many Rage coins? You know what? Is it wrong of me to want to like download Rage 2 on Game Pass right now just to look at the DLC price in game? I'm sure I could just Google this. Rage 2 DLC price. 1,750 Rage coins, or $17.50 USD. Wow, that's fucked up. Look, there it is. Literally right between the DLC cost between 1,100 Rage coins for $10 and 2,500 Rage coins for $20. So if you want the DLC, there is no $17.50 option. There's no exact price option. There is only spend $20 on a $17 DLC. We need to get some fucking regulations on in-game currencies. Once again, how the fuck Fortnite doing this best? How the fuck is Fortnite, You know what? Hey, all these companies chasing after this, you need to realize the reason Fortnite gets away with it is because the prices are good. For $8, I get 1,000 V-Bucks. That's 50 more V-Bucks than I need to get the Battle Pass. And guess what? The Battle Pass gives you 1,500 V-Bucks. And that feels pretty fucking fair. I'm getting more than I bargained for. All y'all trying to copy the V-Bucks system fail to realize V-Bucks give you more than you pay for. It's less about, it's not enough to buy the thing I want, and it's more, oh wow, I have way more than I thought I needed. I guess I'll just top off a little bit to have a little extra. Maybe I'll treat myself to something else with my excess V-Bucks. They've given me more than I needed for less of the cost. God, you know what? I forgot League of Legends also does it. I'm gonna be real. I've never purchased a skin in League. Have I? No, I think all the skins I've gotten were through that weird, like, egg system. I don't know how to explain it. I played League for like a month. I have zero clue on how to explain it. Okay, alright? I cannot explain League of Legends to an audience who has not played League of Legends because I also have retained nothing from the little of League of Legends I have played. What little I have played, all I know is Girl Hot, and I got really, really lucky and got free skin. Free, really good skin. My friends were furious at me. It was, I think it was like Star Guardian Lux or something. Or one of those. Is that even a real fucking skin? It was some Lux. No, it wasn't Star Guardian Lux. It was some other version of Lux. What cosmetic was it? She has like a million of these fucking things. I got... There we go. Elementalist Lux for free. There we go. What little I played of League of Legends, I got this one for free and my friends are furious. I went, oh, cool. I don't have to spend money then. I guess I'll play this one. The skin's pretty, Girl Hot. I guess that'll do it. Lee even has a site to track how much you've spent. God. Lee had a great ability to earn things in game. Egg. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? I didn't even notice how bad their prices were. I had zero clue how bad their prices were because I was just like, cool. I got things for free from Egg. You know what? Because like, here's the thing, right? I didn't play the game much, but what I can say is that I certainly remember the cosmetics I earned because I was like, oh, cool. I can have this. That's great because I ain't spending money on this shit. It was Elementalist Lux. I also got I think it was hold on. Is this a skin that exists? It was okay. It wasn't Lux Star Guardian that I got for free. It was Janna Star Guardian. I got Star Guardian Janna and I went, oh, she a baddie. Oh, I love her. Oh, I really like the way she plays. And I really like this skin. Star Guardian Janna, Witch Morgana, Elementalist Lux. And then there was like a Misfortune skin I got. Oh, then like, I know I got something from Mordekaiser. But I don't remember that one. But those are the only like characters I ever earned anything for. And those were the only characters I played because I earned things for them. League's prices make fight coins look consumer friendly. A fucking bet. But yeah, I remember earning free skins and being like, yeah, cool. I'm not even gonna look at the price of some of this shit. Yes, I play support and what? I'm a support that outshines my bot laner, okay? I'm gonna be real, I don't want to learn any of the other fucking roles in League. I didn't mind playing support. because that means I had someone else next to me doing everything. I just had to keep one dumbass alive. Granted, that didn't work out very well, but I tried. It was one of those games where it's like, if I don't play a support character, I don't know how to fucking play this game. Can someone explain to me who in the office? Can someone explain to me why when the original Defense of the Ancients was made, why someone felt the need to design a role like jungler? That's such a it's so fucking confusing. What is your purpose to be a nasty little creature that contributes nothing to the team because you're too busy fighting NPCs? At that point, you're playing World of Warcraft. I don't get it. How does that role do anything? The others I can understand. You need someone to go to the top lane. You need someone to go to the middle. For some reason, you need two people at the bottom. You need two bottoms to stick together, I guess. Could not figure out jungle for my fucking life. The completely insane rule set needed to understand a fucking MOBA is what turns... Excuse me, hiccup. Turns me out from them. I'm like, the fuck does any of this do? At least with support, I get instantly what I'm supposed to do. Everything else, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? A good jungler contributes the most. I ain't never fucking seen one in my life. I ain't never seen one in my life. And truth be told, I couldn't figure out how to do anything as that role. Anyways, long story short, it's a genre not for me. I think the characters are really, really hot. And I liked a little bit what I played, but I hate how dependent it is on your teammates. I hate the absolute levels of toxicity. Like, come on. I play fucking Call of Duty. And I can brush it off just fine. Mobile toxicity is a whole nother level. Again, the best way to describe MOBAs I've heard from my friends who play MOBAs is MOBAs are a 1v9 game or whatever. No. Is it 10 players? Top, mid, bot, support, jungle. Yeah, it's a 1v9 game, essentially. Yeah, exactly. Caught you stuck in a lobby for like 8 to 10 minutes at most. It's like that little toxicity I can brush off. Holy shit. MOBA players is something else entirely. Sorry I didn't go to IKEA and buy the correct meatballs. Sorry, I assumed that my character who looks like they're very magic, my character who looks like they do magic. Sorry I didn't immediately pull up a Wikipedia on which items to add to which character and how they stack and match up. Sorry that I need to spend some time in the store reading what these items I do actually fucking do rather than just instantly buying the first shiny rock I see. The MOBA genre is so fucking funny to me because it's the most, at least it's fighting games, it's you, only you, and you can just mash buttons. You can hit buttons. You won't be very good, but you get results hitting buttons. With fucking MOBAs, it's like I have the entire keyboard at my disposal and I can hit buttons, but that ain't doing much. That ain't doing much. It's the most you need a friend to tell you how to play it type of game. But depending on the friend you have, they might not be the best at explaining how to play it. Because I can guarantee you the friend I had explaining me to play it was really bad at it. And is one of those players that you don't want to play MOBAs with. So it's like, I retain nothing. Cool characters, neat concept. There's just way too much going on. There's far too much going on. League players know the correct slurs to say to hit you on a personal level. Not even that, they're just annoying. They're just so mad all the time. Calm down. Take a breather. You need at least a bachelor's degree in race science to understand the slurs a mobile player will hurl at you. It's just an eye-rolling level of anger and frustration coming out of them. Trust me, I'm friends with League players. If I'm in the Discord call and they start playing League, I'm out. I dip. I was like, I am not sitting here for 40 minutes to listen to this. I'm going. I'm gonna go watch SpongeBob creepypastas or something. I don't know. How you explain League of Legends? Okay, open u.gg and build items and suggest. I did that. I played using maybe not u.gg, but I used one of those. And then I went, well, I mean, I'm following the instructions, but I'm not like retaining anything, you know? I can follow the instructions and do what it tells me, but at the end of the day, I'm still not retaining any of this. I'm not really understanding why I want to do this build, or like, oh, suddenly things have changed up. Why do I suddenly need to do this build? Why is it suggesting me something slightly different this time? Teamfight Tactics, though, I will admit, I really liked Teamfight Tactics, and I think the reason I liked it was that it's single player. I don't need to rely on other people. I'm allowed to make mistakes without dragging down an entire team and learn from it. And while yes, Teamfight Tactics can absolutely go on for as long as a League game, at the very least, once you're knocked out, once you've made too many mistakes and you get thrown out, you can just queue up for something else. You don't need to stick around and watch the whole thing. How is Teamfight Tactics doing? I didn't want to bother installing League on the new computer, so I haven't touched it in forever. The idea is to build pattern recognition until I understand why. So here's a pattern I am recognizing. Is that if my teammate picks a certain character, I should just start typing really angrily in chat and then throwing the match. That's what I have retained. If I see a certain character, I should just immediately become insufferable and then drag out this match to as long as possible so that everyone is miserable. Here's a pattern recognition I picked up from League of Legends. Right-click League of Legends. Select uninstall. That's a good pattern I can get behind. Open the game. Close it, realizing that this is a pattern of abuse. This is a cycle of abuse I will not subject myself to. But I mean, like, I get like people like it. Of the few matches I played, the ones that clicked with me, aka anytime I played Janna or Mordekaiser, of the matches I played that clicked with me, I went, I get it. I wish I could learn more, but I am vehemently against everything else just going on around me. It's the most, I really wish the team dynamic weren't as integral to the game as it is, because I just want to shut everyone out and shut them all up, but I'm stuck here for the next 40 minutes with all these fools. All fun and games until League just doesn't uninstall. Whoop, there's not my door. Give me a sec. Oh, hell yeah. I just got a delivery of champurrado. Hell yeah. Real good shit. Super warm. How do I describe champurrado to people who don't know what it is? It's like a chocolate-based drink. That's all I can explain it. Very Mexican hot chocolate is the best way to describe it. Quick and simple. There you go. Delicious shit. Super good. Great for a cold day. Hell yeah. Love this shit. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a little sippy. Oh, hot. Hot, but exactly the type of hot we need. Whew. Anyways, after this long rant, if you enjoy League of Legends, you should feel bad. But not because of everything I've said. You should feel bad, but not because of things I said. Enjoy it for yourself. Don't feel bad because I dislike it. And also dislike you. Because you lose 5 points in quill factor for playing it. Just feel bad for playing it. Don't feel bad because I dislike it. Anyways, yeah. It's God, but you know what? You know what I'll say? At the very least, League makes a lot more sense to me than Dota. I at least was able to get a few games in of League that I was able to understand over Dota. God damn. God damn, I don't know how my friend does it. I just don't get it. I'm like, League is already fucking awful and confusing as is. How the hell do you play Dota? How the hell do you do that? You remember Heroes of the Storm? Even as someone who doesn't like the genre, you would think Heroes of the Storm would appeal to me because it's one of the easier ones. But no. I remember only downloading that game just to get my free Overwatch skins. And even then recognizing it as, wow, this is for a beginner-friendly, accessible version of League and Dota. This just ain't that good. It's so accessible, it's not that interesting. Dota has that one Bass Hunter song, Bass Hunter song. That's the only reason you ever remember to exist. I know, I used to have that song on my fucking iPod. Imagine if you will, how upset I was to find out that that song was about a fucking MOBA. Imagine my disappointment in finding out that song was about a bad game. I just thought it was funky Swedish. Are they Swedish? It's been ages. I think they're Swedish. Point is, imagine my disappointment when I found out it's about a terrible PC game. That song should have been a warning. Downloading it going, oh haha, that game sounds like the name of that song I listened to. That's because the song is based off, that's because the song is written about that game. What? No, say it ain't so. Don't ruin it for me. It'd be like if I found out Mr. Brightside is based on a movie I really don't enjoy. Oh man, it'd be like finding out. It's like when you find a really, really cool song, and then you'll find out it's for like a fandom you have no interest in. Imagine all the people bopping to beats not realizing how many of them are about My Little Pony, Homestuck, or other various things. Was there ever any good Harry Potter fan songs? I feel like one of those. It's like that fandom is so huge, and yet like I don't think there were any music producers in there. Smite was the better accessible MOBA, and it went to shit after 3 years. Speaking of, hey, how about that Smite 2? Smite players, are you excited to not retain any of your paid cosmetics? The switch up on Smite was so fucking funny. For those who don't know, Smite 2 was recently announced, and I also have friends who really enjoy Smite, and they were so excited about it. They were ecstatic. They re-downloaded Smite, they were getting right back into it. And then the news came out that Smite 2 went, yeah, so we're not carrying over cosmetics. That's a lot to carry over, which understandably so, right? It's a new game, so that's fair. That's fair that they're not carrying over cosmetics. How will you reimburse your community? Every skin you own will be turned into a skin voucher, so you can get 50% off a different skin. But also, we're still going to be selling cosmetics for Smite 1. Because why would we stop now? That shit's good money. Here's a coupon. All your skins have been converted into coupons. They have to add more playable dragons to make it up to you? You dirty girls like, there's a Smite 2? They're making a sequel? Yeah, they are. Ooh, Chrissy makes a good point. Yeah, that too. You find a cool black metal band, then realize they're Nazi. What's up with that? Metal is like inherently anti-Nazi. It's always so funny people being like, yeah, I love punk music and I love fascism. It's like, those two are like polar opposites. How? I always think back to my brother in Christ. What machine do you think they were raging against? Praying this means they'll finally fix the Ruby skins in Smite. They won't. Of course they'll fix it. They won't include it in Smite 2, and they'll just give you your coupon. I'll say, yo, Rosalina, welcome for joining. How's it going? I see someone with a slight name change. Rosalina Rain Clouds. Nice. Pretty name. How fitting. It was raining earlier today and yesterday, too. Those Ruby, you need more fire. Burn to the ground. Tiamat is so gal. I'm gonna Google this. I have not played a second of Smite. You know what's funny? I almost got into Smite, but for whatever reason, after my first match of Smite ever, my friends, like the version my friend downloaded just corrupted, and no amount of reinstalls fixed it, so we just never played it. I'm sure if he were to reinstall his new PC, it'd be fine. But for whatever reason, it just, the game corrupted on his hardware. We went, well, if uninstalling and reinstalling doesn't fix it and verifying doesn't, I guess we'll just play something else. We never gave it a second shot. Man, that's the thing. Sometimes I do want to get into MOBAs because I look at the characters, I go, man, there's one, like, listen, if comprehensive video game design is something MOBAs can't do, they make up for it in dope-ass character design. If easy to pick up and understand intuitive gameplay design is what they have 0 stars in, they got fucking 10 out of 5 stars in character design and artwork. Oh wow, that is a gal dragon design. I dig it. Right now I'm looking at the picture of Tiamat with just like big old dragon chest puffed out. Big old chest puffed out, howling at the sky, lightning all around, big claws. Good look. There's Ruby skins? You didn't know that either? Yeah, they announced that like ages ago. Even I don't keep up, even I know. They have Ruby, they have Avatar The Last Airbender, R.I.P. Avatar The Last Airbender. I can't believe they fucked up the live action adaptation twice. How do you do that? I think there was a collab recently that I was like, damn, that one sounds interesting to me, but I don't want to touch it. They had a Slipknot event? What the fuck? How are you gonna Slipknot into whatever? Battle Pad, Mom, what the fuck? Transformers? Stranger Things? Wasn't this game about gods? G.I. Joe? Okay, that kind of fucks actually. They're really taking the whole, I'm just gonna smack my toys together. By the time you get to a lane, you have 6 to 8 lizards alongside you. Oh, fuck, your name change broke your pronouns badge. Boy, oh yeah, look at that. You don't do MOBAs anymore, but Smite was your shit back in the day. Yeah, Smite is the one that, like, is secretly, like, to me, feels like the secret, like, leader. Like, everyone knows League of Legends. It's always League versus Dota. But I feel like Smite is kind of, like, secretly the big one, you know? Maybe it's not talked about as much as the other two and not compared as much. But I feel like, regardless of Dota or League, both of those players play Smite. Like, the Dota and League games are what they go to sweating, but then Smite is their, like, pull back and chill game, despite it being inherently not pull back and chill. G.I. Joe versus Dookie Nuki. Smite nailed the hyper-casual market with the arena mode. They also nailed it by, you know, being on console. Hey, so when's that, hey, how's that League of Legends Wild Rift console port going, huh? Whatever happened to that? Remember when they were working on that? Pfft. Here's a Reddit post from like what is this? A whole year ago. Where's the console port? Almost 3 years awaiting. Make it 4 years now, baby. Even people, but I was gonna say, even people I didn't know played Smite, talked about Smite. Like, they would casually bring it up. I went, you played Smite? What the fuck? I wouldn't have expected that. That came out of nowhere. Just one of those secretly, damn, wow, that game is kicking, huh? League of Legends Wild Rift 2022 plans revealed. Console version delayed. Console release date article from November 20. Yeah, this November article is the most recent thing I can find about Wild Rift's console port. But like, it's already available on Android and iOS. But what's the deal with Oh, come on. This article is like PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch players are gonna have to wait a little bit more to join the fun. Switch players are not getting this, alright? I'm calling it now. The Switch 2, or whatever the new Switch console is, will be out before Wild Rift can see it land on consoles. That shit is not happening. Genshin on Switch is more likely. Let's be real, that's not happening either. Yeah, nope, nothing. No information, just it's on its way. But when's the last time they were like officially acknowledged it? As if all y'all motherfuckers don't know about the 8-year wait so far for Project L. Yeah, but that's like a thing that no one can get their hands on yet, right? That's like them building a fighting game from the ground up from a company that's never released a fighting game or more than one game, slowly taking their time to really figure it out. That's different, I feel. This is already like a product people can get their hands on, just not on the platform most of them want to get their hands on it, you know? Like, Wild Rift is done. Project L is getting refined. Project L was announced, he had no info for 6 years and got evil coverage. And where is it now, huh? Where is it now? I'm just saying, it's kind of funny. Yes, they say nothing about it, but damn, they really say nothing about it. They said it was gonna happen, and then they gave me news. That was 4 years ago. Dear studio, stop announcing things until, like, at minimum. Am I crazy? Am I expecting too much, or do I think that games should not be announced until 2 years? Like, unless it's an early access thing that needs community feedback to be refined. There's gotta be some mandate to make studios not announce anything until it's 2 years away, right? Like, sure, maybe you have to tell it to investors, we're working on this thing, but like, as a public, don't let us know until it's at most 2 years away. Yes, we all know about the Project L delays. Honk honk, clown. Silly. I'm gonna be honest. I was excited for Project L because I went, oh boy, I can enjoy these characters in a game I'd actually like. And then I went, yeah, I'm gonna stick to Street Fighter. I'm gonna stick to Street Fighter as the fighting game I learn. I'd pick up Tekken if I really wanted to. But like with SF6 and Tekken 8 out, I'm like, the priority on playing Project L is slowly lowering. I'm like, no, these other games are already out and they look like they need tons of play. So if I really want to learn a punchy, kicky game, I'm gonna dedicate to one of those. To be fair, Project L is in an actual Elite Sieges now. Oh, I'm sure, but like, it's definitely, by the time it's out, people give it a try, but I feel like they've kind of settled in their current era of fighting games. We know because of the Evo demos. The worst part is that a Switch works so much like a tablet that could easily do it. Right, but a Switch also works like a console. They gotta figure out the console side of things with console controller. I just think it's funny that if, like, control mapping is what's making porting League over to console difficult, it's just really funny that, like, other console games already figured that shit out. Hell, Pokemon figured that shit out, and we know how much trouble they have figuring out video game stuff. Already done, they have that on PS4. And yet, lo and behold, nothing, nada, zippo, zilch. But yeah, hey Star, how's it going? Hope you're doing swell. What's poppin', Boompy? Happy Friday to you. Did I miss you earlier? Or did you literally just sneak in as if we weren't? Did you literally just sneak in? Stealthily sneaking on in. You actually hyper Project L. It'd been ages since you've gotten a new KOF tag fighter. Just been liking. Oh god, you've been enjoying your like. Glad you're still here after all that liking. I was literally scrolling through the activity feed of like, wait, did Star redeem something again? Was this another moment of Star redeemed something but didn't say anything? I acknowledged it, but then we moved on. Was this me welcoming Star a second time? Again? Something about the way you do it. You'll redeem hi, give a quick hello, lurk, and then come back an hour later. That always throws me off. You're also curious how to do a simple controls only game. Oh, is Project L simple controls only? Are there zero, like, motion inputs? Is it all simple and all modern style? I didn't know that. He didn't say it this time. Huh, simple controls only. That would be interesting to see. Like, kind of puts everyone on, like, a level playing field. And also puts everyone on a, nah, motherfucker, you can't use simple controls as an excuse to say you lost. Ugh. I only lost to you because you're cheating using modern controls. How dare you use the in-game system designed? The in-game available control scheme. How dare you use that? Ugh, cheater. Get good, I say as I'm crying in my loser's seat. It's simple controls? What? What emotion are you conveying? Is that disappointment? Or is that eagerness? I just simply big ol' eyes, just simple controls? I'm getting mixed reactions from how you feel about this. You get 2 special buttons and 6 to 8 special moves. Who knows? Maybe fighting games will be back on the menu for me. Maybe they'll be back on the menu when this comes out. Now that I'm realizing it's all simple controls, maybe. We'll see how it comes out. If it's free to play, which I assume it might be. Did they already announce it? They already announced that that's going to be free? I think it is, right? Because I remember there being a big deal about people going, oh man, Project L being free to play is really going to mix up. Yeah, there it is. Because it's like the whole, just like one of the biggest things about it is that it's a free to play fighting game. So the barrier to entry is literally free 99. Free to enter. Whether or not you stay is up to you though. Is it gonna be on Switch? Question mark? I mean, considering how long it's taking to come out, it's probably gonna be on Switch too. Project L Switch. It'll be on oh. Well, actually, never mind. I thought they definitely would have had that on console day one. Says here, no confirmation on a console release. I guess it'll be free to play, but PC exclusive for the time being, which makes sense. I'm assuming that Riot's gonna throw it up on its launcher. And then eventually we'll see if it gets anywhere. It's gonna be interesting because the movement and tag mechanics have a lot of technical depth despite simple inputs. I love this post. I went over to see if I could find any information about a console release, and I'm just browsing the Reddit now, and all I see is a post from 3 days ago. Starting to get too hyped. I suppose I'm not the only one who loves fighting games of League of Legends. I'm starting to get too impatient, so hyped. That's cute. That's cute. I like that. Just randomly out of nowhere, they woke up one day. I'm too hyped. There's zero information. There's zero nil information on this game, but goddamn, I hyped up. I am way too hyped up. They're vibrating. Brrr. They're going nuts. It's gonna be interesting because the movement and tag mechanics have a lot of technical depth. Despite, no, I read that already. Why did I think that was new? That's all news. You know, speaking of old news, we should get started with our video game that released on the PSP. Why are we out here talking about games that are upcoming, on the way, whether or not they have console ports? We should talk about the games that have already released, that are already out. Maybe like Trails 2, Tits 2. Tits So Nice, it got put up on the schedule twice. And actually, that chatting segment went on for... you know what's funny? I didn't go into this having any, like, conversations planned. This was another week of, well, I kind of talked about all the big news stories I want to talk about. We already covered State of Play. There's not really anything else. This might be a short just chatting segment. Oops, all chatting. So I kind of went through all my later. So I'm gonna take a quick little BRB. Gonna refill my drinks. Lord knows I'm gonna need it for all the reading I'm doing. And when I get back, we're gonna be getting started with some Trails too. So if you want to go visit a save room, go get some snacks ready for the story that's about to be told, do your little stretches, yearn for the inevitable release of Project L, now'll be the time to do so. Otherwise, sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes. See y'all in a minute.